everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help you find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is called, What Are You Being Called to Do Right Now? I know sometimes along our journey, we can encounter obstacles or blockages, and it just leaves us feeling confused as to which direction to go. I created this reading to help provide some clarity with that. So in the next section of this video, you will see 3 piles. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below to go directly to your reading. Also, this is a general reading, so if any part of a message does not resonate, please know that message is not for you. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's get to the reading. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. What are you being called to do right now? Have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. We have the Fool in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Indecision, and your words create worlds. Okay, pile number 1, you are being called to slow down right now. And it's because with the Two of Pentacles, I can see that you are very, very busy and you're finding it difficult to balance your career and your home life right now. And it's leaving you feeling burnt out, and Spirit is saying to bring back the fun and the joy, because and that it's okay to say no, that you don't have to say yes to every single invitation that comes your way, that it's important to take time for yourself as well, and that by overexerting yourself with work and home life and trying to make everybody happy here, it is leaving you in kind of a stuck, stagnant energy. And I can see that it is affecting a big decision that you are needing to make in your life, because with the indecision card, this card is showing me that you have 2 different routes to evaluate and decide which way you want to go. And Spirit is saying that because of the fast-paced movement and the busyness of your life right now, that is what is blocking your ability to make this big decision. And Spirit wants to warn you that if you don't slow down with the Fool in reverse here, if you make a rushed and hasty decision, it will lead to something you would not prefer. So Spirit is really saying slow down and take your time with this big decision, whatever it is, because then you can assess the situation from your heart, and you will be able to see which path resonates with you more. So slow down when making this decision and follow your heart, is what Spirit is saying. And I'm also seeing that you're being really hard on yourself about this, and that's why Spirit is saying your words create worlds. So be very mindful of what you are speaking into existence, because that is what you are manifesting. If you are saying negative words out loud, then it's time to change those to something more positive, because you don't want to manifest something that perpetuates more negativity. You want to manifest from your heart. So Spirit is saying to get into the habit of paying attention to the words that you are saying, and to really catch yourself when you are speaking something self-defeating about yourself. And when that happens, to change it to something positive so that it can override the negative belief. So be very mindful of the words that you are speaking right now, and slow down so that you can listen to your heart as to which direction to take with this big decision you have in front of you. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Woman holding a coin. And to be enlightened, lighten up. You are being called to not take things so seriously. And with the Four of Cups here, Spirit wants you to know that they can see that you feel unsatisfied, unmotivated with your current circumstances, but they also want you to know that there are opportunities that you're not allowing yourself to see. And that actually, with this woman holding a coin, there is a very big opportunity that has been presented to you or is about to be presented to you, and it will be a woman presenting something of value, an opportunity specifically for you. So to keep your eyes open for this, and if this has to do with the decision that you need to make, whoever this woman is that is offering you something of value, something, a big opportunity, this is a big yes. So pay attention to a woman who may appear in your life right now who has something of value or an opportunity to present to you. But also at the same time, Spirit is saying that as you're not seeing the big picture here, you're also placing a lot of emphasis on the material world and money. And while money is a form of abundance, it is not the only form of abundance in the universe. There is abundance in our relationships, in our health, in the food that we eat, in the experiences that we have. And Spirit wants you to place more focus on the passion you have for what you are doing, because that actually is what attracts more abundance to you. When you have those good feeling emotions, doing what you love. So in order to get out of this unmotivated, this stagnant energy of unmotivation, Spirit says to open your eyes to the opportunities that are being presented to you, specifically one with a woman, and to also not take yourself so seriously, to have more fun, and to not place so much emphasis on money, because money is not linked to your self-worth. It does not define you, okay? So do what you can do to feel those feel-good emotions and bring that into your work, your passion, what it is you love to do, okay? The next message that we have is the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Cups. first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is the root chakra, and your 111-year-old self. Okay, so you are being called to ask for guidance from your future self. That's why we have your 111-year-old self here, okay? Your future self already knows everything that you have went through. Your future self has seen all of your love relationships, everything that's happened with your job, your entire life. And guidance is available to you from your future self as long as you exert your free will to ask guidance of your future self. So I'm seeing what is blocking you from doing that is that you, with the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse, you are having trouble making a decision because you are scared that you're going to make the wrong choice. And Spirit wants you to know that you actually already know within you what it is you need to do. So call on your higher self, your future self, for guidance and listen to what shows up in your life after you ask for that assistance, because your 111-year-old self has already been there and done that and can offer some insight to you as to what decision is best for you. Who knows you better than yourself? So feel free to sit in meditation and quiet your mind, which will also help you slow down. If you feel like thoughts are racing in your mind right now, meditation will help you observe those thoughts and to learn to not attach to them. You will learn to just merely observe them as they go by in your mind. You can also slow down with meditation. So you are being called to go within and trust yourself more. And I'm also hearing that it is okay to be scared, because when you are scared, it just means that you are about to do something really, really brave. So give yourself more credit that you are even pondering these decisions of going into the unknown or something uncertain, because it does take guts and courage to do that. So give yourself more credit, because that just means you're learning to truly listen to yourself and do what is best for you. Next, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, Door to Spirit, and thus one journeys to the stars. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is another confirmation that there is too much emphasis being placed on money. And this is a very strong message from Spirit, because Door to Spirit showed up here as well in this message. And Spirit really wants you to reevaluate what true abundance is, because with the Ten of Pentacles, this is true abundance. This is not only financial abundance, this is abundance where you have a happy family, you have happy relationships. And see the people on the card here, they're spending time with family, talking to each other. It's human connection. There's so much abundance in that. They're out in nature. Nature is so abundant. The sky is beautiful and abundant. And then there's money here as well. So it's not just money that is abundant. There are so many other things that go into abundance. And also, the spiritual world is abundant, which your spirit guides give you guidance all the time. So they give you messages of abundance. They speak empowering, abundant affirmations in your ears all the time. So they are saying, if this life of abundance is what you truly desire in your heart, that thus one journeys to the stars, then it's time for you to put your full heart, mind, and spirit into what it is that you are doing and what it is that you want to create. Because material things and money, while yes, we need those to exchange goods and services with one another, it is not the only thing in the world that is abundance. There is so much more. So Spirit wants you to really open your eyes to that, and to not only just put your mind into your work, put your heart into it and your soul, because that will also help you feel those good feeling emotions when you are working on something that you are passionate about and want to cultivate in the world. Because I do feel that you are already financially stable, especially with the Four of Pentacles, because there have been a lot of pentacles in the reading here. So money is not really something you ever really need to worry about anyway. Spirit wants you to really look towards other definitions of what abundance is and find out what those things truly mean to you in your heart. We have the Emperor, Ego, Anxiety in reverse, and Soul Draft. You are also being called to broaden your perspective, which ties into the message up here with the Four of Cups, with being able to see opportunities that you might not be seeing. Spirit wants you to really expand your vision and broaden your perspective, because the Soul Draft has a very long neck and is able to see over people and can see things that not everyone else can see. So you can become like the Soul Draft and do the same. So definitely Spirit wants you to take a step back from the ego and learn to see things from your heart. Because I can see that there has been some anxiety, but when you broaden your perspective and you allow yourself to step back and make choices that support your path to happiness, that anxiety is going to continue to dissipate and it won't have any factor in your life. You will come to find that it just dissolves more and more as you learn to make decisions from your heart rather than the ego. Because with the Emperor here, I see that you are a leader. You are somebody that people look to. You have, Spirit is saying this isn't the first time you've had to make a hard decision. They're showing me other times that you've had to make decisions in your life and you've always been just fine. You will get through this as well. They're just saying there's a need here for you to focus on which decision resonates with you more in your heart, and to allow yourself to see things from a broader perspective so that you may not miss out on a potential opportunity that is presenting itself to you. We have the Two of Wands, Renewal, Yin and Yang in reverse, and out of the mess comes elegant order. So yes, Spirit is calling you to recognize that the confusion that you are in, if something in your life feels messy or chaotic, that all of this is serving a purpose. And that the reason why it is happening is because if you weren't in this confused state right now, then you would make a decision that would resonate the same thought as someone else. And that's not what you're meant to do. You're meant to come up with something more unique and original that nobody else has done before. So the confusion is serving a purpose. That's why it says, out of the mess comes elegant order. So if you feel like this is messy, just know that it is serving a purpose in your life and that it will turn into something more more organized, and you will understand why you were in that confused state when things start to even out. So you're being called to allow yourself to be in the confusion. You're being called to slow down. You're being called to open your eyes and broaden your perception to opportunities that are presenting themselves. And out of the mess comes elegant order. That's why we're also seeing renewal here. So clarity is on its way, but the confusion has to happen right now. Even if that's kind of hard to understand right now, it is serving a purpose in your life, and everything is going to be okay. And the yin and yang in reverse here, that just re-emphasizes that the energy that you continue to exude from within, that will reflect out here. So you're being called to be more mindful with your words as well, because that's what you're creating out here. Speak positive words out loud. If something is negative and you catch yourself before you say it, don't say it. Only say things that you want to be true for you. Because ultimately, Spirit is saying with this renewal card in your heart, you already know what to do. Okay, so to end the reading here, I just got these new motivational cards. I'd like to pull a few of these to end the reading with. So let's see what we got. Okay, we will take these three. We have, life is too important to be taken seriously. And that is interesting because what was it we had here? To be enlightened, lighten up. So yes, have more fun and bring more joy into your life. What can you do at work to make work more fun? I used to play games at my accounting job to make my workload more fun. I had a really heavy workload, so that kind of helped. What are some fun things you can do to make your life more fun? Don't take yourself so seriously. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. So it's saying that keep trying, because one of those times when you try, you just might succeed, even if you don't feel like you are. And even if you don't hit the moon, there is still an opportunity that you might hit. So dream big, go big. And your last message is, be curious, not judgmental. So yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on other people. And just allow yourself to be curious. And you can do that without coming across as judgmental in whatever the situation is. So thank you, pile number 1. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. What are you being called to do right now? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Cups. The Thinking Man. And polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Okay, pile number 2. First off, you are being called to figure out what is truly important to you and to also figure out who you truly are. And Spirit is saying that you can start doing this by truly looking at the relationships in your life. Because Spirit is showing me there are some relationships that are really great, and then there are some others that you're not so crazy about. So what Spirit wants you to do is, on a piece of paper, write down all of the relationships in your life, and then write down the qualities that you love about these people, and then write down some qualities that are not so good in your eyes. And then Spirit wants you to reflect on all of these qualities and look within yourself and see where you may have some of these same traits, because everybody in our reality is a reflection of us on some level. And that's why Spirit is saying, polish your mirror for perfect clarity. And the first step in doing that is by evaluating the relationships in your life so that you can see what each person is reflecting to you. They're reflecting to you aspects of the golden shadow, which are really positive traits, but they're also reflecting to you aspects of your dark shadow that are more negative in nature. But Spirit is saying that it is essential for you to look at these things so that you can see the cycles that keep repeating in your life so that you can break them once and for all. And by doing that, you learn to accept everything about yourself, even the things that are more negative in nature. And when you truly accept everything about yourself, nobody else can use those things against you because you already accept them. So with the Thinking Man here, Spirit wants you to really think about what is important to you as you reflect on what is being reflected to you and what you are reflecting out here. Because with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here, this represents a person who is placing a lot of emphasis on material things, on possessions, and when you are in this energy, it really does affect your relationships. So Spirit is calling you to reflect on what is truly important to you and really look at the relationships in your life and what is being reflected back to you, because you will learn more about yourself when you do that. Next, we have the 2 of Cups, Justice, Angel of Balance, and each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. You are being called to bring more balance within yourself and to center yourself. That's why we have Angel of Balance and Justice. And with the 2 of Cups, this most often refers to a relationship in a reading, but in this particular reading, it refers to the relationship that you have with yourself. And you are being called to really take a look at the duality within you. Because with each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. When you are learning more about yourself, your authentic self, when you are coming into your true, authentic, personal power of who you really are, you learn that you have to shed your old skin. And this could be the rules and the old stories, the old belief systems that you told yourself. So you're being called to look at these things and to lovingly let them go, because it's time to rise up into who you truly are and to learn what things you truly need to shed. It's by observing the relationships, what is being reflected to you, so that you can polish that mirror for perfect clarity, but also to ground and center yourself and just operating from the utmost integrity, being 100% honest with who you really are. Whatever you believe, speak your truth, stand in your personal power, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Okay? So do what you need to do to get grounded. There are many different ways that you can do this. You can walk on the grass in your bare feet. It's called earthing. And there's just something about having your skin on the grass that is so healing. You can also hug a tree or touch a tree, and you can ground yourself with that energy as well, just by touching nature in that sense. You can take a walk in nature, you can meditate, you can journal, because journaling, you will learn more about these old stories that you tell yourself right now in the present, so that you can rewire in the new story that you want to tell and let it go. So you are being called to balance yourself so that you can learn more about yourself in the process and let go of those old stories, those old belief systems that are no longer going to cut it on your path going forward. Next we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, all tied up in reverse, and deliver your greatest gift to the world. Okay, you are being called to allow yourself to be seen, because there is something very unique that you have to offer to the world. You're meant to inspire a lot of people, and you can't do that if people can't see you. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is all about feeling self-conscious and not really wanting to be out in the spotlight. And there's just this unmotivated energy, not wanting to move forward with your passion. But I'm seeing with the Eight of Pentacles, when you allow yourself to learn everything you need to know about what you're passionate about, when you put your all into what you love, and to keep moving forward with those feelings of joy and passion and love, that you will come out of that energy of wanting to hold yourself back. And I can see that once you truly allow yourself to be seen in the world, when you let your light shine, you're going to light a lot of other people's candles as well. They're going to let their light shine. They're going to teach other people to let their light shine, and so on and so forth. So Spirit is saying that it is time to deliver your greatest gift to the world. So whatever your gift is, whatever your unique talent is, with the Eight of Pentacles, put your heart and soul into it, because it is going to be fruitful, it's going to be worth it, and you are somebody who is meant to be seen by the world. So let go of the old story, the old limiting beliefs that you're not good enough, or that you have a fear of being seen. Let go of those fears, because when you let your light shine, a million other candles are going to light in the process, and so on and so forth. So let the world see you. We want to see what you have to offer. And I can just feel the energy of your gift. There's something that you are truly amazing at. And it's unique too. It's not like anything else anybody else has done. So definitely come forward with those gifts and let your light shine bright. Next we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Temple Path, and your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Okay, so with the Chariot in reverse, I see that there is a stuck energy. There is a delay here, and it's because you feel like you have veered off course. But Spirit is saying that is not the case actually, because with the Temple Path here, you are actually on the right direction. It's just that there is a karmic path that you have to take as well to get to your destiny. And that's why we have that's why we saw polish your mirror for perfect clarity, because there are some karmic cycles that need tended to. You have to look at these, heal them, integrate them, and lovingly let them go. So you think you're not on the right path, but you are. And another reason why you feel like you are not on the right path is because with the Ten of Wands in reverse here, Spirit is saying that you have very high expectations of certain people, and it always leads to resentment. You're not getting anything in return for what you are giving out. And Spirit wants you to start practicing giving without expectations, because when you have no expectations, you won't be let down. And we're supposed to get into that vibe of learning to want to give without expecting anything in return. And I don't know if you're familiar with Ralph Smart. He just had a video about this. It was called Why Letting Go and Not Wanting Anything Brings You Everything. It's when you let go of that attachment, when you let go of expectations, that everything is drawn to you then. So definitely work on letting go of expectations and attachment to outcomes, people, and things, because the card right here, your greatest work is your legendary legacy. You're going to leave your mark on the world. People are going to know you. You are going to be famous for something really, really amazing. And it feels very humble to me. I feel like you're going to let go of these expectations and this attachment, and I just feel this very humbling energy about you. Like you're not always going to expect things from other people. You're going to be very giving, and you're going to get into that energy where abundance just flows to you, because you have learned that by adding value to other people, being of service to others, and bringing that energy into your work draws more abundance to you. So you have something truly amazing. You are going to make your mark on this world. There's just a need here to understand that you are on the right path. There's just some karmic cycles that need to be tended to and healed, and one of which is having expectations. Let go of expectations, and you'll be much more happier. Next we have Page of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Patience in reverse, and Say Yes to Your Open Door. Okay, so with the Page of Cups in reverse, there's definitely some inner child healing that needs to take place. And with the 10 of Swords in reverse, I can see most definitely that there was something that happened in your childhood that was very hurtful. And in order to truly let go of the old story that is behind whatever the situation is, inner child healing is needed. So definitely do some guided meditations around your inner child and learn how to reparent yourself, because when the inner child is wounded, it usually stems from not receiving the emotional love that we're supposed to get when we're children. So all is not lost when it comes to that. It is possible to give that love to yourself. So definitely do some work with your inner child. Give your child some inner love and inspire your inner child to be their unique and loving self, to do the things that they love to do the things that they love to do. And with patience in reverse here, this is all about understanding that there are so many opportunities available to you, and Spirit wants you to get into the habit of saying yes more often. Definitely pay attention to your intuition, but just know that when you say yes to invitations and opportunities, Spirit is actually leading you to opportunities that will help you get to where you want to be. So say yes to invitations that come your way, opportunities that come your way, and then pay attention to the people that show up in your life, because you very well may be aligning with soulmates, you may be aligning with an amazing opportunity. Just open your eyes more to other opportunities that may be presenting themselves, and don't cut yourself off so that you would miss out on an amazing opportunity. Then we have Justice, which is the second time this card has shown up in your reading. Four of Wands. So yeah, everything is going to work out here for you. Envy. And your effortless effort is fully required. So you are being called to put more effortless effort into what it is you are working on right now, whether that is your own personal healing, the healing of your inner child, a project you are working on, cultivating a romance in your life, a relationship in your life. Effortless effort. So what does that mean? It means to put more effort in effortlessly by doing what you love. When you are doing something you love, it is effortless effort because it doesn't feel like work. It feels like enjoyment, play, passion. And those are all things that everybody deserves to experience. So Spirit is calling you to put more effort in to doing the things that you love. And also to be grateful for everything in your life already, all of the good things. Because when you shift your perception to that which is going right in your life right now, you're telling the universe, I'm ready for more, bring more to me. And it helps you break that karmic cycle of feeling envious or longing for something that's in the future when you already have a life of value right now. So while working towards more value, be appreciative for the value already in your life, because then you're letting the universe know that you're ready for more and that you're willing to focus on the good in your life. Because with the Four of Wands and Justice here, everything is going to work out for you as you continue on your healing path here. This card is all about having so much to celebrate. It says, send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So this is your birthright. Happiness is your birthright. So you're being called to just put more effort into doing the things that you love. You're being called to reflect on the relationships in your life to see what is reflecting to you. You're being called to be more gracious for what you already have in your life so that more can be brought to you. You're being called to do your inner child healing, and you're being called to look at the duality within yourself so that you can view those old belief systems and let them go. And you're also being called to let go of expectation so that you can break that cycle and continue to overpower those karmic patterns. I also have some motivational cards here I'd like to pull to end the reading with. So let's see what your final messages are, pile number 2. Okay. We've got my life is my message. So yes, your life is truly very important. And I feel like this ties in with your greatest work is your legendary legacy. So something that you are cultivating in your life's work has a very powerful message within it. So pay attention to that as you continue to work towards your true destiny. It's very powerful and very inspiring, which that feels truly amazing. So congratulations there. We have be bold and brave in your heart. Keep moving forward with the boldness and courageous energy that you truly have within. I can feel how strong you are just from your cards here, and I can also feel it on an energetic level. So keep moving forward with that bold, fierce nature that you have. Your last message is, actually, you can. So anytime a self-limiting belief comes up that says, I'm not sure if I can do this, rewire it in with this one. You know what, actually, I can do this. And the more that you reaffirm that, the more you believe it, the more it will come true and manifest in your reality. Thank you, pile number 2. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. What are you being called to do right now? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the King of Swords. Storm warning in reverse. And you are at the divine Y point. So you are being called, pile 3, to get really clear on what your why is. Because you are at the divine Y point. I am seeing that you are at a fork in the road where you could go this way or you could go this way. Spirit wants you to reflect on why you would go this way and why you would go the other way. Because when you get very specific about your why, it helps you to come into more clarity with the decisions that you are making. And with the Lovers in reverse here, this feels like there is disharmony in a relationship in your life, or this has to do with the core values that you hold for yourself. So with the King of Swords, you are also being called to communicate clearly in this relationship, whatever type of relationship this is. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could also be a friendship or a work relationship. But Spirit is showing me there is some disharmony here, and by communicating clearly with this person, you will have more mental clarity about the situation. And by also communicating clearly in regards to your own core values, being honest with yourself, that will bring more mental clarity to you when you are making decisions as well. And you will avoid a storm that was potentially brewing, or if you are just coming out of this storm, that this is the confirmation that that storm is dissipating. So if you're having an argument with somebody in your life that is coming to an end, you can have that come to an end more quickly by communicating clearly. So you are being called to definitely communicate clearly and also get very specific about what your why is with the decisions that you are making in your life. Next, we have the Hangman in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, Healer of the Ages, and you will only see the way by making the way. Okay, so you are being called to take matters into your own hands here. And I can see that there is a very strong presence around you that is helping you heal from certain patterns in your life. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, I see that there is a decision of some sort that you are needing to make at this time, and that it is a difficult one. But with the Hangman in reverse here, I also see that Spirit wants you to realize that you are not responsible for all the problems of other people, and that there has been a lot of times where you have said yes to people when you really meant to say no. So this presence that is in your life, this healer, they are helping you learn to set better boundaries. And they also want me to tell you that there is only so much that they can do. They can lead you to a certain point, but you will only see the way by making the way. So there is action on your part that you have to do as well. So just know that it is okay to say no, and that you are not responsible for every single person's issues. You have a very giving nature. I can feel that about you. And it is important to also make sure that you are not burning yourself out by, catering to the needs of other people all the time. Spirit is saying it is okay for you to say no. And the way that you will understand this when you are faced with being asked to do something, pay attention to how you feel. Do you genuinely in your heart want to do it? If you do, then yeah, it's a yes. But if you genuinely don't, then it is 100% okay to say no. And that is a form of self-love. So remember that. Next, we have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Adjacent Possibilities in reverse, and Ancestor. So you have a very strong ancestor around you, and this very well could be someone who is helping you heal from the previous message. So if you have felt, I feel like you have felt a spiritual presence with you. You have felt your ancestor with you. And if you were wondering if that was the case, if you wanted confirmation of that, then the answer is yes, that you were experiencing the presence of the spirit of one of your ancestors. So they are coming through very strong here. They are saying there is a lot of emotional contentment and happiness available to you. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate card of happiness. And with the adjacent possibilities in reverse here, they're saying there's just a need here for you to broaden your perspective and open your eyes to all of the possibilities around you so that you don't miss a potential opportunity that would pass you by, because they're showing me with the Knight of Wands here how passionate and confident you are, but there are events in your life right now that are requiring your immediate action, and there is a need to make a decision here that is in your best interest, but you are the only one who can make this decision. So don't allow yourself to get unfocused. Stay focused and trust your instincts, and open up your perception to other possible opportunities that want to come into your life. Spirit is saying don't put all of your eggs in one basket, and allow yourself to see that there are other opportunities that could get you to where you want to be. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the World in reverse, and your greatest joy pollinates the world. Okay, so with the World in reverse and the Ace of Swords, there is a need here for you to have more faith and trust in your path, and that you are also coming into an awareness about certain people in your life who may not be honest with you, because it says overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. So this is you coming into the knowledge that you're not going to put up with the BS anymore. This is you coming into your own personal power. But with the Two of Pentacles in reverse here, because of how busy you are and have the tendency not to say no when you mean no sometimes, that has actually held you back from really cultivating the true joy in your heart. And your true joy, what lights you up, what brings you passion, when you allow yourself to really truly experience that, you're going to create this plant that sprouts. Other people are going to observe it, and it's going to inspire them to go and create their own plant, and so on and so forth. It will pollinate the world with this ripple effect of joy. There's just a need here to refine some of your ideas and allow yourself to see other opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Don't limit your vision to just one possible outcome, because when you get into the state of flow and allowing, the universe can bring in what you want quicker through other different roads and venues. So definitely continue to say no when you mean no, and don't put up with other people's BS. Have faith that everything is going to work out, and keep working on what you are joyful and passionate about, because it is going to inspire other people to also pollinate the world with their joy. So you're creating more leaders in the process. King of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, Angel of Strength, and I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. Okay, so I feel like you are coming into the awareness, or you already have, about a person that you were in a relationship or are in a relationship, because the King of Wands, this represents somebody who is very controlling and dominating. It is their way or the highway. They don't really care about what other people want. It's only about what they want. And with the Lovers here, I feel like this is definitely somebody that you were in a relationship with or currently are in a relationship with. And Spirit wants you to know that you are stronger than you know, that if you are still in a relationship with this person, that you don't need to put up with their controlling tendencies. And with the I am galactic starseed blooming, this is all about the veil being lifted from your eyes. This is about you truly seeing this person for who they truly are. And also coming into the awareness that you are stronger than you think you are. So I see that you are going to learn to make choices from your heart, and that you will walk away from what no longer serves you. And you will, having done this, you have come into the wisdom of what you will and will not put up with in a relationship, and you're going to take this wisdom with you into your future endeavors. Then we have the King of Swords. This is all about mental clarity, which we had that card already up here. We had it here, and we have it again here. So you are being called to strengthen your mindset for sure, and to get clear about your why. The Five of Cups, community, and Wanted, universe creators. You are someone who is definitely a leader. With the King of Swords twice in here, you definitely have a very good handle on your emotions. And you don't allow your emotions to get in the way of your decisions. It's just, Spirit is saying that when making decisions, it's important to get clear on your why. And that you have a lot of mental strength, and that mental clarity will come more quickly to you if you can get to a place where you don't focus on the negative. And when things don't turn out the way that you anticipate, understanding that everything happens for a reason, Spirit wants you to see the hidden blessings in these situations. Because oftentimes if this involves rejection, that is actually an indicator that something better is for you. You are being protected from that. So Spirit really wants you to see the blessings in situations that you feel are a setback or a rejection or something hurtful to you. And with the community here, this is all about networking and socializing. So by doing this, you are allowing yourself to collaborate with other like-minded people. And when you do that, you actually help raise the vibration of the collective consciousness, because you understand that we are all connected. We are not separate. So you're being called to focus on the good in life. You're being called to come into more awareness about certain people in your life. You are being called to make the way by seeing the way yourself, and you are being called to communicate more clearly, because you are definitely a leader. And with the Wanted Universe Creators card, you are somebody who is going to create other leaders, because with the card here, your greatest joy pollinates the world. Whatever it is that lights you up, whatever you are joyful about, you will help create other leaders. You will help other people create plants that pollinate joy in the world as well. And by doing that, it is just this amazing ripple effect, and light fills the planet and the vibration raises. I'd like to pull a few motivational cards that I just got this deck from today as a way to end the reading. So let's see what your final messages are. Okay. Got 4 that came out here. We've got, you make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. So definitely don't be hard on yourself if you make a mistake, because mistakes are all part of your journey, and they are teaching you valuable lessons, and they are helping you grow. So take the lessons from the mistakes and keep moving forward, because your mistakes don't make you. You never fail until you stop. So keep moving forward. You only fail if you stop. So any mistakes you make along the way, you are not failing as long as you keep going. So there is another reiteration of that here. So just keep moving forward and know the next part of your journey will be revealed to you as you continue to move forward. Then we have, you were made to make a difference. So yeah, like I was saying with the King of Swords twice here, you are a natural born leader. You are made to become a universe creator. You are meant to pollinate the world with your joy and inspire many people. You are meant to create other leaders. So continue to tell yourself that you were made to make a difference, because you are. You will either find a way or make one. And that's why we have, you will only see the way by making the way. So that's interesting that this came out there. You are somebody that will find a way no matter what it takes. So believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and keep moving forward, because you were made to make a difference. You're a leader, and don't be hard on yourself when you make mistakes, because they are part of your journey. Thank you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.